mentioned it, we're gonna have Link against Donkey Kong, Leo's favorite game. I believe it's Donkey Kong Country, I don't know which one, but we can quickly see that Alfaes, he's already working on trying to zone Leo out.
Ooh. All the way, all the way, all the way to 65, 72. Alfaes is making some big damage once again, throwing him off the stage. Currently trying to use the fact that Donkey Kong does not have any kind of good recovery. But aside of that, it's not only the fact that he doesn't have a good recovery, but good ledge trap options against whatever is trapping him at the moment. Currently at 120%. Alfaes reading off that down smash, coming all the way from afar and conditioning Donkey Kong not to use once again that air dodge that could possibly lead him to a good kill. Sadly, that's not the case. Donkey Kong's a heavyweight and once again putting Alfaes in a situation that he's not currently feeling comfortable on, taking out the first stock with that parry to up smash and taking advantage from game number 1.
And great awareness right there from Alfaes. He could have lost that stock to that cargo throw, but he's still alive. He's trying to squeeze as much juice as he can out of this first stock. Meanwhile, Leo, I think that he's having a lot of trouble just finding a good opening, putting on the damage on Alfaes, because Alfaes' keep away game has been pretty good so far.
So far, one thing that I have been noticing on Leo's gameplay, it's the fact that he uses his Viata shield as a get off me option. So every single time that Leo feeling like a mid-range pressure from Alfaes just by his presence, he just lets the up B rip and he just takes all the space, all the control, finally leading him to the first stock that he takes using that down B spike. Once again, the down B being such a crucial option to use whenever you want to ledge trap or edge guard any kind of opponent. Once again, Leo trying to take back on the road. Sadly, he's already at 96%, taking the cargo throw. A backer trying to force Alfaes out of the stage, but sadly, that's not gonna be the case anytime soon. Alfaes knows how to recover stage, knows how to recover position. He just restarts the neutral, only to be lost by that giant punch.
And with the banana slammer, Leo was so close to taking this second stock off of Alfaes and getting a small lead against the Link player, but now, on the forward smash gives Leo Alfaes second stock, but just like that, with an up B, we're gonna be put back to square one.
For some reason, like, these began very slow pace. People were, Alfaes was taking the lead quite seriously on the first seconds of the match, but this is already that even. Both of these players are already currently throwing everything that they have to offer to each other, not trying to be economic with what they can offer late in the game, but just trying to speedrun as much as they can and try to take any kind of momentum for the next of the match. It's already 46 against 46. That even presents once again back at fourth. Leo using that dash attack. It's just a get off me option, any kind of option, just to take control of the ledge of the stage. And once again, Alfaes showcasing why is it so hard to recover back against Link, putting him off the stage. The Vaughn with that lingering hitbox, just making some noise, some annoyance to Leo, who's already currently at that %. He's really trying to get back into the station. That's not gonna be the case. Alfaes taking off the game number 1 with that lasting forward that he holds with that Master Sword.
And something that I want to point out about Alfaes is that I think he's a pretty reaction-based player.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of parries on his part, a lot of reaction decision making, a lot of reaction-based decision making on his part, and I think that there's a lot of players out there that rely a lot on their reactions, and because of the delay that the online brings, it's not that big of a strategy. Maybe they are nerfed by I think it was 13 frames of delay at least in the best conditions when you're playing online. But Alfaes really showing us that despite this online period, he's been grinding the game. He didn't want to lose that skill that he already had before.
One thing that I gotta point out, and with all due respect, of course, to all the players involved in this tournament, it's that some funny thing about this tournament, about the fact that we're finally back into offline, is the fact that we see so many new faces on this. Oh, that's a crude first stop from Leo's side. But what I wanted to say, there's so many faces that are. Oh my god! Stock, that's gonna be the second stock! And that's gonna be Leo taking already game number 2 on his pocket. I mean, you can recover from that, but it's gonna be quite hard to do so.
Yeah, that's right. We could even see the three stock, the Tresor Zapatero against Alfaes despite winning that first game. It was a pretty close game though, but now Leo looks like the download has been completed.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Oh my goodness! What
okay.
happened there? What the?
Whew.
I'm,
3-0 Zapatero for Leo. Let's go.
mi lenguaje, mi vocablo en inglés me impide, obviamente, decir los adjetivos que tengo en mi cabeza, pero creo que la limitante no existe en español. Sí se lo encueraron.
Así es, encuerado, encuerado.
Wow. You straight him naked, man.
But now let's see if Alfaes can shake these off and get back into it. I mean, that's a pretty huge blow to your mental game. I think that, sure, a win is a win, but destroying your opponent's mental, I think that's even more important.
Yeah, of course. After all, it doesn't matter how many games you take from each other. At the end of the day, what really matters is how long can you hold your mentality against this player. In the end of the day, even if you take game number 1, it's not entirely sure that you're gonna be able to take game number 2 and 3.
Ooh.
Sadly, this is not gonna be the case for Alfaes, even though Leo made a statement with that solid 3 stack that he took on game number 2. Alfaes is already rock solid. He's showcasing that he's already been made and chiseled with the purest of materials because he's not gonna break down so easily. Leo letting that up be just too soon, not able to make any single inch taken from the position that Alfaes was already holding. Alfaes taking the game number 1, stock number 1, game number 3. He's already making his way all the way to top 16 of this tournament.
And that was a pretty huge gamble on the side of Leo, but the Banana Slamma, it's not going to be enough. 99% of the side of Alfaes. Let's see if he can keep up this advantage, and the up B on the ground. It's going to give Leo this first stock of Alfaes. But Alfaes, once again, opting for this skip away strategy that he quickly switches to a much more offensive playstyle.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you, but one thing that I've been noticing is the fact that I already pointed out, you already pointed out, we already noticed, is the fact that Leo just trying to hold on to that position that he tries to recover back from Alfaes, constantly using the off B as a shield, but it's already very telegraphed. You can already tell when he's gonna just let it show, let that off B get off this shield, and it's just not optimal anymore. At the beginning of the game, it was quite the pleasant surprise for Alfaes, but at this point, it's just I just gotta hold shield whenever I'm in front of him. She's just gonna try that out, and whenever the hitbox is done, I'm just gonna try to get something out of my shield at this point. It's a 78 second stock against the last stock from Leo, 58, and currently not facing quite the position that he wants to hold against a player like Alfaes. Once again, Zeke, what's going on?
Yeah, I think that, well, you said it better yourself. Leo's abusing that up B on the ground, and Alfaes, well, he's just happy going for the safest option, just shielding in front of Leo. And could this be what Leo needed to turn things around to his favor? I don't know, it's looking pretty difficult. 77% on the side of Donkey Kong. He's a pretty chunky character, but Alfaes, he's a pretty fresh 0%.
Right, it's an 85 against 0. Currently, Alfaes holding out this whole stage. On the other hand, Leo using the proper bomb from Alfaes against him, currently making it quite optimal. Every single time he just throws in and then tries to charge back again using the dash attack to regrab the bomb. Currently at an edge guard situation, Alfaes not being able to punish that risky edge guard. Sadly for Leo though, he's currently having to climb such a big ladder that Alfaes is not giving him any kind of option or chances. It's an edge guard situation once again, putting Alfaes off the stage. He's gonna try to do something with the down B, but sadly the timing was not right, and Leo is currently holding at the last of his stock. It's anyone's game, and currently I feel that Leo is feeling the pressure the most.
Okay, and that barely hitting Leo right on his face, and I think that Leo, he was trying to go, and they hug it out.